We are here not because we are lawbreakers. We are here in our efforts to become lawmakers, said Emmeline Pankhurst. In 1905, circulation of pamphlets and newspapers about the suffrage movement stopped. In her own story, published in 1914, she claimed, "Those women who followed me to the House of Commons, they had defied the police. They are awake at last. They were prepared to do something the women had never done before, fight for themselves. Women had always fought for men and their children. Now they were ready to fight their own human rights. Our militant movement was established." Often, the women were roughly handled at these gatherings, and, in the communication that resulted, they were arrested for creating disturbances. After these women were arrested, they were taken to jails, and they were given these outfits to wear, as you see here as Emmeline poses. Also, these women were force-fed because they would practice starvation as a method of trying to get out of jail sooner rather than later, through the Cat and Mouse Act. This act would send these ill women home before their term was even up. A fight to finish the war with Germany, more vigorous war measures to include drastic food rationing, more communal kitchens to reduce waste, and the closing down of non-essential industries to release labor for work on the land and in the factories, a clean sweep of officials of enemy blood on the connections from government departments, a peace term created with the Habsburg Empire, equal pay for equal work, equal marriage and divorce laws, the same rights over children for both parents, equality of rights and opportunities in public service, and a system of maternity benefits. In 1927, it was announced in the House of Commons that the measures would be introduced in the next session of Parliament, and in the following year, the bill granting women the right to vote on the same terms as men was given the royal assent on June 14, 1928, the same day that Emmeline Pankhurst died.
Ladies, pay attention everyone. We are here today to discuss prominent issues that impact our homeland of England, the mother country. Emphasis on that woman part of that word, because it's very nice. Both domestic and international. As you may know, I am in the running as a nominee in this upcoming election against John Davidson. As we all know, he's a pig-headed old man.
I'm John Davidson.
I know some of you may doubt my ability to win, which you shouldn't, by the way. And it is possible to win.
Why must you drag us here, year after year? Nothing will ever change. Women have no right in politics.
Dear God, you old hag. Stay home. You hold us up every year.
Every year.
I'm the one with the money.
Sally, now don't be too abrupt to jump on her. She's old. She doesn't understand new times call for new measures.
Because, you know, she stopped regenerating brain cells in the past 50 years.
What? I can't hear you.
Of course you can't, you old hag.
I think we should start off discussing the war in Germany.
Brilliant. Brilliant. We must find a way for it to come to an end. It has gone on for too long. This is what happens when men... Not only that, we should work for more drastic measures to reduce this war as quick as possible.
I think we should also have the government try to reduce food wastage. I think that would be a very good thing.
Yes. And we should establish food kitchens all across the UK. Brilliant. Women should have equal pay and equal rights and opportunities in public spaces. Women should not be paid less or considered cheap labor. Let's face it, people. The care that we put into our stuff is 10 times better than anything a guy does. And we get paid less for it. It's an abomination.
Don't you see? We are weaker and we are cheap.
There should definitely be maternity benefits, though, because you know we pop out all the kids that are the ones fighting in these wars.
Exactly.
We can't be laid off like that.
Aren't you, like, on your third child, too?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
my God.
Sadly.
Alright, we'll ignore her.
I think she's had like 20.
But Laura, you know you don't need a job because your husband Andrew has made a large sum in the bank. But I mean, you know, that is kind of weak. Women should not feel controlled by their husbands. She's a perfect example. I mean, her husband, seriously, 40 years older, that's disgusting. And we should be able to have equal divorce and marriage laws because we always get the worst end of the deal. And we should be able to share the children without custody battles because we put in all the work. All of it.
Brutal battles.
She would know. She's popped out for a third.
And we should have an abolition of trade unions.
Really?
Shut up! Shut up! You crazy young lady! I need to stop all of you. Well,
What?
I am idealistic.
What? No. Women will succeed. Feminism all the way. Sweet.
And we'll take her money.
Brilliant.
I'm not dead yet.